Please be advised there are spoilers ahead related to the property being watched and or discussed. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is Asha Media TV. My name is Asha, and this is where I like to watch, react, and share my 2 cents about a couple of properties related to sci-fi and fantasy. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my condensed reaction to episode 20 that has an awesome title, Pac-Man Fever. Oh my gosh, are we going back into the video game territory of things? I hope so. Either way, I hope it's a lot more lighthearted than episode 19. So, without further ado, here's my reaction to episode 20. Get some jazzy music. Are we going back in time? It looks kind of... Oh, yes we are! With Dean as a soldier? Or a doctor? What is he? Is he in the 1940s again? Or 1930s? Well, Pac-Man can mean a lot of things. Can mean a monster on the loose, eating up people. Like this scenario in the hallway. Very nicely done with the upper hand shot. I like that.
How is this?
Okay, look for the date. Truman, nice military experiments.
1951.
Oh, I was completely off. Oh. Okay, time travel. 24 hours earlier. How did this happen? Oh, Sam.
I'm telling you, give me 5 minutes.
Hey, Felicia Day! What? So soon?
Well, tell me I lay down. You took a siesta around noon. Yesterday. I'm sorry. That's why we don't have nice things, Sam.
It's not why you don't have nice things.
You know what? I'm gonna get dressed. We should go find Kevin. Hey, easy, sleeping beauty.
Castell told him, why aren't they not looking into it?
Every security camera around, guard's houseboat, Kevin's hometown, where Mrs. Strand lived, and? Well, nothing so far. Dean, we have to find him. I know. Look, Arthur's out looking for him. We got 100 APB out on Kevin. We will do what we can from here, while you get better. I'm fine. Dean, I can still go out there. I can still hunt. Really?
Stop making Sam so stupid. I don't appreciate it.
This is stupid. All right. You hit that target, we'll talk about you getting back out there. No problem.
He'll miss terribly. You know, Sam's not intelligent enough to be self-aware. Sorry, okay.
We're gonna sit tight. Keep an eye out until you get better. So Charlie, in the neighborhood, found you guys a case. Found us a case. In the neighborhood? How the hell does she know where we are?
Well, she doesn't. Not exactly, at least. It says she tracked our cells to a 20-mile radius and the signal went out. Huh. This place must be in some kind of, Bermuda Triangle.
What are you saying that we
That's
can make
convenient.
phone calls from here and nobody can track us? Man, I love this place.
Yeah, so do I. But that could be dangerous, too. Like, what if you need help?
Your Highness!
What's up, bitches?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I think they need to be a trio. Like, there needs to be 3 in this series now.
So, you gonna invite me into your dungeon, or do I gotta answer your questions 3 first?
Lois, let us introduce you to the men of letters.
Holy awesome. Too bad they got wiped out, though that is what they get for the sexist name.
Oh, anyway, that's her skinny. What about this case you brought us?
Oh, when I was in Topeka, I saw this pop up over the wire. Tom Blake, a checkout clerk in Salina who went missing on his way home from work. He was found dead yesterday, his insides liquefied. Locals have no idea what happened. They tried to bury the report so people wouldn't freak, but I flagged it. I have eliminated the following things that go bump in the night. After you guys left, I dug into all things monstrous. I'm a wee bit obsessive, if a wee bit means completely. I also found a series of books by Carver Edlund.
Yes! Chucky!
Did those books really happen?
Is he coming back in the show?
That is some meta madness.
We need to find every single copy of those books and burn them.
They're online now, so good luck with that.
Oh, shit.
You two crazy kids deal with that. I will go see if there's anything to this case of yours.
I'm coming with you.
Whoa, are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
No. You take it at me as long as you're off your game.
I'll go with you.
No disrespect, okay? But there's a big difference between reading about hunting and actually hunting.
I'm coming with. For serious.
Okay.
Okay,
Hit
thanks
that
a lot.
target and we can talk about you after.
She's in!
Alright, if you're gonna do a ride along, then you gotta lose the novelty t-shirts.
Oh!
Son of a pantsuit.
Oh gosh, they're gonna give her a makeover. Ew. She looks like Naomi. Oh my god, I guess that's what they want.
That's never good.
They gotta look professional.
Profits in the wind.
What about Cassio? He seems helpful and dreamy.
He's MIA. With a tablet of his own, doing God knows what. I mean, to be honest, this whole thing is... I mean, Sam's a tough son of a bitch, but... Guess it's saying that these trials are messing with him in ways that even he can't heal.
Yeah. Big clue.
There's pretty much nothing the Winchesters can't do if they work together.
Thanks.
Must be nice having a brother, someone to always watch your back.
Yeah. No brothers or sisters?
Actually, I have 2. Their names are Xbox and PS3.
And I was literally gonna say, I hope we meet them.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, you okay?
Yes, Dean, I'm still fine. Look,
I'll let the healing continue. Check in with you later. Close enough.
Right. First day on the job.
Hi, Special Agent Hicks. This is my partner, Special Agent Ripley. We're here about the body with the creamy
Hicks and
filling.
Ripley.
Ah, right. I didn't think you guys would have any interest in that. I just need your signed chain of custody request, and it's all yours.
Sorry, what?
Chain of custody request from your supervisor to mine?
Right.
Right.
Jennifer. It is Jennifer. We have been on the road all day. This is strictly routine, dot the I, cross the T kind of thing. If you could do us a solid.
No.
Come back with the signed form.
Paperwork is paperwork. I'm glad they wrote this part in. That's realistic.
Real life role playing is hard.
It's okay. We'll come back later when Doris Do Right isn't here anymore.
Oh, perfect. Breaking and entering.
No different than hacking.
Beg to differ. One, I've been doing since I was a teenager. The other, I've done once with you 2 idiots walking me through it, and I had my arm broken in the process.
What did you hack when you were a teenager?
NORAD.
What?
Yeah, whatever you say, War Games. Why don't we go grab some grub while we wait?
Dude, stop! I can't. I'm just too good. Dude!
Dude, what?
Hey,
Ugh.
Whoa, no, dude.
Don't
That's a
poke
bad
it.
idea. Your face is a bad idea.
That's a bad line. Oh.
See, nothing to worry about.
Oh my gosh. Really? I'm like, come on. That, like, you gotta react more real than that. What kid has the idea to poke the belly of a body? That's dumb. Then again, I'm sure there's somebody out there in the world who's done something like that.
Hey there. I am Special Agent Ripley. This is my partner.
Save it. Your other agent's over there.
Sam? You disobeyed orders? Yep.
Took you guys so long. What the hell are you doing here? Working the case. Same as you. Jake Hill, librarian. We were missing yesterday, no relation to the other Vic. Coroner already swooped in and scooped up what was left of him. Yeah, we met her. A bit of a stickler. Well, there's not a body, nothing else to see here, so why don't you head on home? Set her talk to witnesses. Look, man, I know you're frustrated, but you're also sick. I'm not leaving, Dean. You cannot take care of the both of us. I need to be out here. Play through the pain, right? Come on, man. Don't quote me to me.
So the boys said they noticed something on the
What
body's
else
arm
can he
before
do?
I covered them in years of future therapy. Said it looked like a blue handprint.
Sounds like something you should read about. In a book. At home. I'm not leaving until we find out whatever is doing this. Whatever.
You guys fight like an old married couple.
Charlie?
Does this mean we don't have to break into the coroner's office anymore?
That's a great idea.
Oh no. Oh, Charlie, what have you got yourself stuck in?
He's leaving.
That's all right. I stole your car. I think I know where he's going. Come on.
Cool. Wait, you stole my car?
Oh gosh, I like cute moments like that.
It took you so long.
What did
Stop
take him
it,
so
yes.
long? Oh,
Shut up. Body's here.
snacks.
The hell? Charlie! Charlie!
It's the coroner. I got this. Hello? Hey there. Front door was open.
What are you doing here?
I came back to get a blank copy of that form you asked for.
The FBI doesn't have chain of custody forms?
The field office had a power outage after catching fire. Figured I could just borrow a copy or two.
Of course.
Wow, that's not suspicious at all.
The hell? It's empty.
They burned the bodies.
Already?
Yeah, they think it's some kind of like outbreak scenario. Even got the CDC to sign off on it.
There you go.
Great. Perfect. Thank you.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do in the morgue.
Can I ask you a personal question? I am new to the whole power suit thing, and yours is killer. Where do you get them?
That's a good way to distract her. Talk fashion.
Hurry up.
All you need are 3 jackets, 3 pairs of pants, and you're all set.
So simple, so smart. You should have a blog.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Ask her where she gets her hair done. Her nails.
So what about shoes? I can never find the right kind to go
Okay,
with.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a stylist.
Well, thanks for the forms, the fashion advice. You're the best. Don't go change it. Okay, bye.
Yeah, she does not sell FBI, lady. I'd be so suspicious of that, but it's fun.
Dragons, they,
No signs of burns on the Vicks.
I hate that thing. I want one.
Wait a second. Gin.
Gin Vicks don't get liquefied.
No. Not regular gin. According to this, there's a bastard offshoot. Their eyes light up blue. It passes humans, all that regular jazz. Except these leave their victims with jelly-like insides. And supposedly, when they poison their victims, they leave behind a blue handprint.
Oh gosh. How does that get him going back to 1950-something?
Do these things die like regular gin?
Silver blade dipped in lamb's blood, yeah. And then we
Okay.
just gotta find the asshat.
Alright, well, breakthrough means snack time to me. And I want to just stretch my legs. I will pick us some grub, and unlike you, Sam, I will not forget the pie.
She seemed a little off to you.
Since the second she got here.
What is she hiding? Is she the reason that Dean's gonna end up back in time there? She's making a new ID for us all? Okay, yeah, something's about... Oh! Great, she's a monster. Was that obvious? Not really. Honestly, I didn't suspect anything with her. So that's a good thing.
Hey,
From the looks of it, seems as if Sam's gonna die with his damn trials. Dean's gonna have to save him from hell or something.
why would she lie to us?
One way to find out.
What are you doing?
When I called you from her phone, I turned on her GPS.
Charlie. Hey, Charlie, you in there?
Sneaky.
The hell is this place?
Well, she did say Charlie wasn't her real name.
Belongs to Charlie. Or some variation of her.
Who the hell is she, Jason Bourne?
Jason Bourne's little sister.
Here's all our missed calls. You got anything on her laptop?
Yeah. She's been making donations through her aliases to Shawnee County General here in Topeka.
Look at charity?
The patient, Gertrude Middleton.
We need answers. I'll take Gertrude, you keep Jim in.
More on Charlie's backstory. I like that.
How did this happen?
She and her husband were hit by a drunk driver. He didn't make it. They were on their way to pick up their daughter from a sleepover.
Their daughter?
She was 12. She got into trouble after her parents' accident. Nobody's heard from her since.
Charlie's the daughter.
Did she ever get any visitors?
A couple of nurses said they thought they saw someone in here reading to her, but nobody's ever officially signed in to visit her. She's all alone. If you'll excuse me, I have to make my rounds.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, she does have family then. Just, not awake.
You got one hell of a daughter, Mrs. Middleton. I promise you I will find her.
You're not going anywhere.
Well, I'm screaming.
Do you know what I smell on you?
Deodorant? A little pee, maybe?
Fear. You see, my kind, we prefer a more bitter taste of blood than the run-of-the-mill gin. We prefer the taste of fear. And when I caught a whiff of you at that morgue, oh, such delicious fear inside of you. I followed your scent. I knew you'd make a meal fit for two.
For two?
Oh boy.
My man friendly man friend's gonna come get you, you creepy power suit lady.
Oh, let him come. He reeked of fear as well.
Buffet.
Look at this.
Charlie.
CDC? Never heard from Jennifer this time either. She faked the reports, burned the bodies to cover her tracks.
Where did she get sloppy again after 9 years? Start leaving the bodies where they can be found.
Let's go ask her. According to this, she owns 2 pieces of property in town, 1 2-bedroom house about 10 minutes from here, and an abandoned shipping warehouse.
Of course she does.
See? Being on this case is actually making Sam feel better already. Until he's not better. When the story needs it.
Charlie. Charlie. Hey. Charlie.
Okay, so maybe it's not time travel after all, right? She just gets into their heads. Oh, you don't want to go on his head. Nice.
You okay? Where's Charlie?
Okay, I guess scratch out that whole thing about how does Dean end up in the 1950s?
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. A different gin, maybe she needs a different antidote.
Charlie? She's burning up, man. We're not letting her turn to jello.
Okay, gin poison puts your brain into something like a feedback loop while your blood boils, right?
Right?
If the antidote didn't break the loop, then maybe we can find a way to break from the inside. I mean, gin take you to your happy place. Your happy place is like a dream. After the dream route.
Oh no! It's like one compound after another. Alright, good times. And he goes in.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, they're both going in? Shouldn't one of them only go? Just in case, you know? Something goes wrong.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need to go sleep fast, so, punch me. Look, man, I know you don't want to, okay?
I know you don't want to, right?
That was pretty
That was nicely choreographed. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was great. It's more like a nightmare land. Oh, okay, I see. Where she's the big badass.
Come with me if you want to live. I always wanted to say that.
You go, Sarah Connor. 2.0.
You were attacked by a djinn. The coroner, Jennifer, remember? Djinn usually sends you to your happy place. No judgment, but you got a really strange sense of happy, kiddo.
Wait, no. Jennifer said that her kind feeds off fear. This isn't my happy place. This is a recurring nightmare of mine.
What is this?
It's a video game. A first-person shooter against super soldier vampires. I copied it off a game company's server before it was finished, reprogrammed it to reflect my flamingly liberal politics, and then I released it. For free. Then they tracked me down and had me arrested. I was 12.
And you've been on the run ever since.
Wow, what an elaborate reason to get caught up in crime.
So how do we get out of here?
I don't know. We gave you the djinn antidote it didn't take. And I killed the djinn.
Both of them?
What's the second one? Right. She did say a meal for 2.
She killed my mom.
All right, now we have the kid.
It's an infinite loop. Like Pac-Man without level 256.
Level what?
Nothing.
Pac-Man Fever.
Charlie? I know who this is. When you were missing, me and Sam found your little crash pad. You saw the payments that you made for her. So I went and visited your mom, looking for you.
She's why I'm in Kansas. I sneak into the hospital whenever I can, and I read to her. She used to read me to sleep at night when I was a kid. She's the reason I love the stuff I love.
Sorry for your loss.
She's not gone.
Maybe they'll find a way to save her, I guess, in this episode. Hence why they introduced her. Oh,
Sam?
great.
Is this my nightmare or yours?
Combination of both of yours. Right, okay.
So, it wasn't your mom who messed up. It was you.
She came of age, I had to feed. I screwed up. I knew how to cover her tracks. She always told me not to play with my food.
Yeah, you should have listened to your mom.
That's what happens when you talk too much.
You said that we're stuck in a loop, right? But out there in the real world, you're dying. And I might be too. We gotta find a way to break this loop.
Okay. How?
I think the only way to stop this is to not play.
What?
It's designed to put your mind into an endless cycle while your insides turn to mush, okay? And its fuel is fear. Now call me crazy, but I think the only way to break the cycle is to let go of the fear and stop playing the game.
You don't know that.
Well,
Look at me. You're afraid of losing her. Charlie, she's already gone.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. I was at a sleepover and I got scared. So I called my parents to come and get me. You should never have been driving that night.
It wasn't your fault.
I just want to tell her that I'm sorry and that I love her.
I know. Believe me, I know. You gotta let it go. Game over, kiddo.
so as they surrender, everything just starts to fall away, right?
Mom?
Dean. Dean. Hey, hey. Come here. You okay? What happened? What happened?
I'm okay. Charlie? I'm sorry. I had to.
You know you're gonna be okay, right? Those books portray you as like one tough customer. If anyone can get through the trials, Sam, it's you.
Thanks. You know, you really should come back and dig through
Yeah,
our
she
archives.
sees Dean doesn't
You are
believe that.
definitely a woman of letters.
I like the sound of that.
Or as my prime minister would call it, people of letters. Right?
Well, thanks for stopping by, Charlie. Always wanted to get Tron. What's next for you?
Tron.
Gonna go by the hospital. Gotta let it go, right? What about you? You gonna let it go?
Never.
That's my boys.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I love you.
I know.
Till the next episode.
Okay, look, you were right. I should have laid low. I know. I should have hung back. I'm glad I was able.
Maybe that's all he needed was a hug.
What What do you say we find a prophet?
I'm thinking since she's dabbling now in the supernatural, maybe she might find a supernatural way to waken her mom. That in itself would be like, its own episode or story. I'd be down for that.
One last time, okay?
Unless, wait.
In a hole in the ground.
Oh, she's taking her off life support?
Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell.
All right. My thoughts coming up. A very fascinating episode with interesting elements. Okay, let me get to the point here. So the scene that I've picked that I think adds to, the overall season plot narrative with the Winchesters and the trials is the scene where Charlie looks at Sam and then confirms that the books that Chuck wrote depicts him as having the capacity, he has what it takes to survive the trials. And then they show Dean's kind of like side-eye about it, and they show her noticing that. That's the only thing that comes to mind with this episode that I think kind of just, goes into that whole situation. So that's the scene I'm picking for now. All right. In some ways, it's actually good I have a very constrained time to share reactions, because if I had all the time in the world, I think I'd babble on like crazy and some of you would really, really be annoyed with me. I want to start off by saying I love when Felicia Day is here as Charlie. It was nice to see her. She has great chemistry with, Jensen and Jared, and she's just always fun to watch. So I don't want you to misunderstand some of my criticism I'm going to kind of bring up. And just understand that just because she's in the episode doesn't make it a great episode. For me, okay? I like what they were trying to attempt in terms of concept with this new type of Jin and her, surprise son who's come of age. But the execution of it was just really all over the place and was kind of messy. And for me personally, on my first watch, I felt the whole dramatic stuff with her mother, although it's nice to see because it adds more backstory, adds more character to Charlie, the way they went about it felt a bit forced, and trying to compound it with, this whole video game stuff, and she's a badass, and then she's vulnerable, and then you have Dean who's trying to console her and trying to help her get through it, and you got the music kind of forcing the emotion on. I didn't take to it. So for me, it's not rewatchable for that reason. I'd only rewatch it for moments with Charlie, like in all the episodes we've seen with Charlie, to be fair. Okay, now, another thing that I keep uttering out loud in my expressions, and I want to just kind of clarify where I'm coming from, and then I think it's safe to keep it as a wrap for now, is I'm really confused as to why are they continuously showing Sam is like, oh, I'm fine, and he's not fine. And Castiel has made it clear and even repeated it in the episode that whatever's happening to him during these trials is something that's so bad that he can't even heal it. I'm just thinking if they're trying to bring in realism at any moments that they can, despite some parts, of course, you got to suspend your disbelief, I just find it unrealistic that Sam and Dean are not looking into what's happening to Sam with these trials. Like, all their research, whenever something is going down with the stuff, you know, it's not what they do. They look into it. They have all the stuff at this headquarters. They can look into some reports or records of this trial and what happens to the person. Now, granted that they keep showing Sam getting weaker, and after the second trial we had in episode 19, you know, he's getting all sickly. I know they're going to have this big drama of him being probably on the verge of death when he finishes the third trial, right? And then Dean is going to have to swoop in and somehow save the day. Either way, it's going to be something like that. And they're making that way too obvious. It's like they're almost like, see? Look what we're preparing, people. We're getting Sam ready for some hardcore drama. Get ready, viewer. Get ready. And it's just like, I get it. I get it. But as characters, there are deviations I'm just not buying with what they're trying to do. I'm going to stop there. My Ashamoji is between 2 and 3. I'm going to give it a 2. Because it's an okay episode with really nice moments with Charlie. So there you have it. That is my reaction to episode 20 of the 8th season of Supernatural. I hope you've enjoyed this reaction video. Share in the comments if you haven't. Just be polite about it, please. Be courteous. And if you want access to my full reaction to this episode, details about that is in the description box below, as well as details on how you can support me here on this channel. If you like what I do here on YouTube and you do want to see me continue to react to shows like Supernatural in the coming future. Therefore, until my reaction to episode 21, I am peacing out, tuning out. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.